Good morning. How in the world are you? I am having an amazing day so far. It's about, 5 o'clock in New York City. Today I want to talk to you about something that I finally learned this week. Probably about, I would say maybe 23 years ago, I was given this word one morning and it really bothered me because I really didn't understand it. It simply says, there is no fear in love. Perfect love casteth out all fear. And I was like, okay, I know the scripture. I'm very familiar with it. But why is God talking to me about love and fear in the same sentence? And I couldn't see the connection. And it finally dawned on me years later that where there is fear, there cannot be love. And where there is love, there can be no fear. So when we talk about fear, sometimes we think of the boogeyman, or you're afraid of spiders or whatever. This goes beyond that kind of fear. In other words, every day we need to ask ourselves, am I functioning out of a place of love or am I functioning out of a way of fear? And I'll give you an example. Every time you get anxious and your intentions are driven by anxiety, you're operating from a place of fear. Every time that you are reserved because you are afraid of being vulnerable and of being hurt, you are operating out of a place of fear. Every time you become defensive, you are operating out of a place of fear because instead of trusting love to carry your intention, you are being defensive because you are afraid of hurt. And there's no judgment here, darling, because we all do it. The question is, can we come to the point where we can literally assess every action, every word, especially if it causes pain to others, and decide, will I act from a place of fear or will I act from a place of love? Truly, there is no fear in love because perfect love will cast out all fear. So today, as you interact with others, whether it's your children, whether it's a stranger, whether it's your associate, whether it's somebody who just knows how to piss you off, choose love. Assess. If there's no love in that action and those words, then you're coming from a place of fear. And we are all a work in progress. So you assess and you try to do better every time. Do not be afraid to be vulnerable. To love is to, in some degree, expose yourself to some vulnerabilities. Do not be afraid of loving because God is love and that is the final frontier. That is what should mark our intentions, should carry our intentions. Try to operate from a place of love. I know it's not easy because sometimes I tell you, we all want to be defensive. We all want to hide from hurt. We all are afraid to trust. But let us come from a place of love as much as we can and to be patient with ourselves and with others, knowing that hopefully when we know better, we will do better. And when we fail today, if we fail today, tomorrow we'll try to get better. So could you love on someone today? And the only how you know how to love is because of God. God is love, and in him there is no darkness at all. So would you employ God today and let him teach you how to truly love, not just with your mouth, but with your action. If you love me, you must let me know. And if you love those in your life, you must let them know too. And let your actions also support that. You can't say you love and your action is not a loving action. Yes? So assess your actions today and see if you're coming from a place of love. Because in the end, all we really need, my darlings, is love. And you know how I love you. So would you share the love today? I hope you have an amazing day. I am off to do some amazing things today because the sun is shining in New York City and we're getting a little bit of warmth, honey. So I'm going to do what I do. You have a fabulous day. I love you and keep on keeping on. We got this, boo, because God is in control. Love ya. Spread the love. And today, when given a choice, choose love and not fear. because love is effective. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Over and out, and spread that love.